Hello students, today we are talking about potential energy. Before going to potential energy, we will discuss about what is energy. Energy is anything, ability to do work. Ability to do work is called energy. What its unit? Unit is, yes, joules. Its unit is joules. So what is energy? Ability to do work. Energy, its unit is joule. Yes, joule. What types of energy are? Such as sound energy, electric energy, chemical energy, nuclear energy, magnetic energy, potential energy. Potential energy comes from where? It is a type of mechanical energy. Mechanical energy is of two types. First one is potential and second one is kinetic energy. Okay, bachcho? So what is potential energy? The point is potential energy. So what is potential energy, bachcho? Anything which have, that means any object which have energy in the form of position and acting force on it. What is potential? A stored energy. Potential energy I write in short form P dot E. So what is its definition? A stored energy. A stored energy. A stored energy. Potential energy, a stored energy in an object. In an object due to its position is potential. Due to its position. That is enough, but we can add or include and force acting on it. Force acting on it. Okay, so that is the definition. Now we will discuss about what type of potential energy are, and that is, first one is gravitational potential energy. In your syllabus, your most important question is asked from potential energy is that one, gravitational potential energy, and numerical comes from there. Okay, next one is elastic potential energy, and third one is electrostatics potential energy. We will discuss one by one. So first one is gravitational potential energy. Suppose a ball breaks. A heavy object is in my hand at ground level. This is earth surface, this is ground. Here is zero gravity, here is zero gravity, here is zero gravity. Left it. Here is zero gravity. We do some work. We uplift this object to some height over there and having some mass of it, some height object against gravity. That means there is work done. That means there is energy. So where does this energy will go now? Yes, kinetic energy. Kinetic energy change into potential energy. At some height, it has potential energy. That's why it fall down. Fall down what? It's having some mass, having height, and having acceleration due to gravity. So that's why gravitational potential energy. What is its formula? Gravitational potential energy is equal to mgh. M is the mass of this object, g is the acceleration due to gravity, due to earth, and h is this height is the h. Okay, bachcho? And I will discuss about self gravitational potential energy, change in potential energy later back. Okay, so the next one is that energy probably an object. What is that? Energy possessed. What we can say that gravitational potential energy, what is? Energy possessed by this object. Energy possessed by this object. When possessed? when it raised up to some height, or it's having some position. What do you mean by the position or location? That means is at the earth surface, we put this at some height. That means configuration. Finally, we can say that potential is what? Potential energy is what? Configuration. Configuration. So this here is the formula of gravitational potential energy or potential energy is that mgh. mgh. You must learn this formula as you learn the kinetic energy formula half mv square. Okay बच्चों? Okay बच्चों? What is here m? M is mass. G is acceleration due to gravity. And h is height, which possessed by an object when it raised up. Okay? Okay बच्चों? Let's take another example. Let's take another example. A worker pick up a bricks at some height. At some height. That means work done by the worker is changed into potential energy because it's having height. It's having position. When an object having position, force acting on it and have a stored energy in the form of potential energy. Okay. Next, I will go to discuss. Before going to discuss that, what will look there? An object is picked up. That means kinetic energy picked up. That means kinetic energy changed into potential energy. That means what? There is proof that conservation of energy, law of conservation of energy. What will say that law of conservation of energy? Energy can neither be created nor be destroyed. Energy can neither be created nor be destroyed. It will be only changed in one form to another form, and that we done here. We pick up some height in kinetic energy, change into having some height, potential energy. Now I will discuss elastic potential energy. Where you will see this elastic potential energy? Where you will see? Yes, in a spring. During your childhood, you must spawn a stretched or compressed spring. Compressed spring or a stretched spring. Compress the rubber or stretch the rubber. Compress the rubber or stretch the rubber. Bow is an example. An archer, Arjuna stretched and killed Karna. What is that? That is elastic. That is elastic. Okay. These are the example. Now we will discuss about what is happening there. This is a spring. What is that? A spring. This is a spring. This spring is pulled by some force F. What is going to be here done? A stretched. A stretch. If we pull like this is called compression. So what if we made a spring like this? This is compression when force is applied there. That means compression or stretched is elastic. Okay. So what is the formula here? What this can do any kind of work. If we apply force, this can do any kind of work. This can pull me toward there. That means it's have energy. If we compress this and put a ball on it jump the ball there. That means it have energy. It possesses energy. So what is the formula of the electrostatic potential energy? So electrostatic potential energy is equal to here is equal to 1 by 2. That means half K delta X square. Sometimes we use X. So what is delta X? Change in a spring shape, either compressed or stretched. So delta X is that a stretched part. Okay. What is here the K? K is a spring constant. A spring constant. A spring constant. And that is the formula, and unit is only one, that is joules. Energy unit is joules. Of course, I believe that you know very well. I believe that. I believed. So what? There are some examples. You will see rubber, you will see a spring, you will see bow during childhood, make with rope, yes, with bamboo. Of course you will do that. So there is the formula, there is the examples. Now we comes to third type of potential energy, that is electrostatic potential energy. This may be low chance to ask in your examination, high chance to ask question by this or this. Most important is that gravitational potential energy. Okay bachcho, because of formula is mgh, and that on based of this formula you have to ask the question. Examiner will ask question like this. Okay, so electrostatic potential energy we will going to discuss electrostatic potential energy. So what? There is a two charge. One is Q1, other is Q2. Electrostatic means charge. There is some displacement or distance. That means R is distance from this to this. So let's take, this is positive charge. This is also positive charge. What is happening there? What is happening there? This come towards, this come towards. That means there is displacement. There is acting force, electrostatic force F is equal to K Q1 Q2 upon R square. This is already I have discussed in previous lecture. So what? There is work, and there is work. That means there is, this charge is moving. That means there is energy. This possesses energy. So what type of energy it possesses? Electrostatic potential energy. If we change the charge, positive charge positive charge repel. That's why this come. Positive charge repel. That's why this going to this distance, suffering this distance. If I will take here negative charge and there is positive, then what here? They attract each other. Positive charge repel. So positive negative charge attract. That's why this coming towards. That means there is also movement. So there is work done. So there is electrostatic potential energy. When positive charge, then this repel, so there is also movement, so there is also potential energy. So this energy is electrostatic potential energy. Why this possess? Due to its position, change in position. So what position? Location. What is location? Configuration. So finally we can say that potential energy is configuration. Configuration is called potential energy. There are also a lot of type of mechanical potential energy. So what? Heat potential energy, chemical potential energy, nuclear potential energy, and so many. There, change in potential energy. How can you calculate? What is that? A ball, this is ground, earth surface, zero gravity is there. So a ball is lifted up to some height, and same ball is lifted up to some another height h2, height h1. What is their potential energies? So there is potential energy, we all know mgh. So first m, this is m, this is also m, g h1, this is potential is mgh2. What is change in potential energy? Change in potential energy. mgh2 minus mgh1. mg common there. mg h2 minus h1. This is what? Change in potential energy. You can calculate like this, or if simply asked like only by using formula mgh and putting the question's value, and you get the result. Thank you.